So today I'm speaking to all of the women and the men that consider themselves as the wild one, the challengers, the one who goes for it, the independent ones, the one who doesn't care much what the rules say, what society says, because you know that you're not it. I'm speaking to you today. When we look at myths and stories, we get the richness of different facets of it. Because if our soul is so yearning to just go for the challenge and to just get for it and go ahead and make a difference, we are so in that archetype that sometimes we don't stand back and see what are the possible pitfalls. Yes, you can learn about, you can know about it, but this is where these stories become so rich. So here's the story very briefly of Artemis and Orion. Artemis, the wild woman, the independent one, twin sister of Apollo, fell in love with Orion. Something that doesn't happen often with that kind of free-spirited woman. She falls in love and she falls out of love, but here was Orion and she was madly in love with him. So one day, Apollo and Artemis goes out and Apollo challenges Artemis to a duel. He says, there in the river over there, there's a rock. See if you can hit it with your arrow. Artemis could not withstand that challenge. And lo and behold, she took out her arrow. She struck the head of Orion. Orion was swimming. Apollo knew it. He never thought, well, who knows how the story goes. But he wasn't malicious. He challenged her to a duel. She didn't stop to think. She didn't stop to ask herself. She did not pause. So that's why I'm speaking to the Artemis out there in you. Sometimes we are so keen and so driven to go forward and so striving to make a difference, to challenge, to be wild. And when we're in it, sometimes we just don't pause and ask ourselves, what's going on here? What's that? Can I properly just look, or must I just jump in and go straight ahead? If she had paused, she would have said, what is that? No, I look properly. It is Orion, my beloved. But she didn't. She could not resist the challenge. So that's why I'm speaking to you. You, the wild one, the one who just wants to give it all. Sometimes we have to just pause. And this is what these stories tell us. These stories tell us that we ultimately know we are not Artemis. Listen to the previous video that I just put out. I'm wearing the same clothes. I recorded it literally half an hour ago. Listen to the video. You are not Artemis. You're not any of it. But your soul sometimes expresses itself in that way. And then you've got to know, what are the pitfalls? What are the gifts, the beautiful gifts of doing that? But what are the dangers of just striving ahead? And when you can see that in that way, all of the identities, you know that you are none of that, but you can also find a way to move through effectively in this life and to actually be joyful and peaceful and just be in this life and really make a difference. Those are the lessons of these. Thank you so much to listening to this incredible story. There are so many other messages in the story. I dare you, find them and make it work for you. Mwah.